Are you someone who would like to understand the laws of success? We see a lot of successful people on TV, the people that you admire, but can I tell you, all of them, they have few things in common which if we start to apply in our life, we can become successful. And can I tell you, there is a very beautiful saying which says that if you just follow the habits of successful people, you will end up being a successful person in your life. And that's why the one and major focus that I focus on in my life is that I follow the habits which can make me rather than break me, right? So we need to self-analyze ourselves, or we need to analyze ourselves in such a way where it goes in a path of where we are building ourselves on a daily basis rather than going on a path of distractions, addictions, negative addictions, right? So the first thing that I want, okay, before I move on with my topic, with my things, the first thing that I want to tell you is thank you so much for being in this place, because can I tell you, you are at the right place at the right time, and yes, with the right person. Hi, my name is Gargi Arya. I am one of India's youngest certified life coach and trainer, international motivational speaker, and author of the book The Lion-Hearted Soul. And whatever I am doing right now, whatever I said, it's just not to impress you, but to impress upon you that it's that if I can do this, then you can do this too. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right now, because this is a place where I help you to design, live and lead a life that you can be proud of. Coming back to the first thing that you need to practice is, if you really want to see yourself at a large position, or at a large position in a way that you are proud of your life, you are proud of yourself, because we are not proving it to others that yes, we can do this, but we are proving it to ourselves on a daily basis that I can improve myself, I can become the person I admire to be like. So the first thing I always want you to understand is, you must have a definite goal. People who have goals, they have a direction, and thus because they have a direction, they can choose their own destiny, they can design their own destiny. But if you are someone who feels that I don't have goals, can I tell you, all you need to do is start spending time with yourself, and you will start to understand the hook of understanding this clarity, or being clear where you are right now, so you can go to the next level. So you must be clear on your goal. Why successful people are so organized? Have you ever interacted with any person and you just I love asking each and every person I meet that what your schedule looks like, what is your routine like? Because when I talk with someone regarding their schedule, I get some points, I gain some inspiration from them. And the one thing that we all need to understand is, stop being judgmental. If someone is not able to manage their time, no problem, stop being judgmental and start being in a place where you understand people, and that is the first and foremost quality of a successful person. So you must have a definite goal. If you are someone who doesn't have a definite goal, all you need to do is spend time with yourself, understand, ask yourself this question: what is it that I want? What will my perfect day be like? And then write documentaries. I did this perfect day exercise and I wrote 5 to 10 pages just describing how my day is going to look like. Do this activity and see where you are going to lead it. Yeah, right? The next thing I want all of you to understand is self-confidence. Self-confidence doesn't only come from the way you show up in this world. Your self-confidence is a combination of how you treat yourself and how you are treated by others. So it's all a combination of your internal world and your external world. And to improve your external world, majority of us do this mistake that we focus on blaming our changing our environment, but I want you to focus on changing yourself first through your inner side, that is your mindset, your beliefs, your habits, and then you will definitely see a change in your external world. And you need to master these 6 fears in order to understand or dig deeper into the area of self-confidence. The first is fear of poverty. Can I tell you, a lot of us have this fear that what if I am, I am not in a place where I can be financially free in my life. The first thing, actually, I want to rephrase it a little bit. So the fear of scarcity should not be there, because wherever you impose these fears in your mind, can I tell you, you are not actually focusing on the goal, but you are focusing on all the areas which are going to be wrong. So the first thing is always to understand or overcome this fear of scarcity. The second thing is, fear of having ill health. Can I tell you, when you are actually writing your goals are actually yours. No one can take you. If your destiny is designed somewhere, you will go there. Maybe challenges will come, no problem. Challenges are a part of everybody's life. It's not that you are only going to face it. So this is the second thing I want you all to understand, that health is the first thing that we all need to pay attention to. So if you are someone who is having a fear of ill health, कि आप जल्दी जल्दी बीमार होते रहते हो, and you feel tired all the day, all I want you to understand is overcome this fear of ill health, because health is wealth. Health is everything, because if your body is good, you will be able to do a lot of things in life. The next thing I want all of you to understand is fear of criticism. क्या हो जाएगा अगर किसी ने बोल दिया कुछ? No problem, if I have people who support me, who love me, on a daily basis I have people who try to put me down, but it's my choice. मैं उनको सुनूं या ना सुनूं, वो मेरी मर्जी है. बोलते रहो. Let me tell you, the job of people or the job of society or the job of the world is to speak, because they have got a mouth. You are able to speak because you have a mouth to speak. I am able to speak because I have a mouth to speak. So the job of people in this world is to speak. अगर वो कुछ बोल रहे हैं, बोलते रहो. आप पे उसका कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए. This is the third thing I want you to understand, that whenever you are going to take some steps forward towards expanding your comfort zone, you will have to overcome some of the things. You will have to face these criticisms on a daily basis. And why people aren't able to sustain on a daily basis? Because they are stopped, because their self-talk is not that much powerful, and that's why they take everything to their heart. So this is the third thing that I want all of you to understand. The fourth is, of course, fear of self-doubt. Actually, not fear of self-doubt, but fear of self-doubt in a long way. Don't be that kind of person who is just thinking. Become the person who is a fast implementer. I am called the implementation queen. Why? Because I don't give a second thought to my plans. If I want it, I'll get it. That is the next thing that I want you to understand. The third habit that most of the successful people have is they are enthusiastic. They are enthusiastic. They make life fun. They make their life attractive. They don't go in a boring way. You are not here on earth to just chill, sit, watch TV and then go away. You are here to achieve something big. Why most of the people, they are only into the mediocre life. There was a survey which was done very long time back. It was done in America, and there the people asked that other people, they asked that why do you follow the routine that you have? And most of them said, I wake up in the morning because everyone wakes up. I go to office because everyone does it. But does it make sense? No. Follow the path which is strange. Follow the path which is not touched by many people. And when you are going to follow something which is strange, you will get a diamond out of it. Because when we follow a strange path, it puts pressure on our brain. And when pressure is there, a diamond is made. Would you agree? So this is the next thing, the third thing that I want you to understand. The fourth is, of course, habit of being in control. Self-control, starting with your tongue. Have control on what you speak. If you can't do something, don't commit to it. If you can, then only speak. Starting with the tongue, your self-control begins. The fourth thing that I want you to understand is, actually it's the fourth, yes, the fourth thing that I want you to understand is, have a pleasing personality. Smile, laugh, don't take life too seriously. Your body language speaks a lot. The way you communicate, it speaks a lot. Your humor, have a good sense of humor, right? The next thing I want you to understand is, fifth, habit of doing more than what you actually do. Can I tell you why successful people are successful? Not because not because they are successful because of the success. They are successful because they have failed more than you and me, and that's why they are successful. Why am I here at this stage in my life? Because I have failed more than you. Would you agree? So this is the next thing I want you to understand. The people who make extra efforts are the ones who are going to finish, or are the ones who are going to actually make it big. आप जितना भी कर रहे हो उससे थोड़ा सा और कर दोगे तो कुछ चला नहीं जाएगा, right? So for your own self, for your own betterment, I want you to do something extra on a daily basis. Put extra efforts. Whenever I do challenges or any webinars, no matter 50 people are there, 100 people are there, 100 people are there, 20 people are there, I make sure to message each one of them personally that hey there, it's just like a personal reminder and a thank you message. Now it's just my extra efforts that I'm doing. Yes, I get tired while typing the same messages again and again. Yes, I get tired to go back to the messages to recheck the numbers again and again, but that's life. But that's how you need to progress, because the future belongs to those who prepare it in the present, right? The next thing I want all of you to understand is, concentration. Concentration matters a lot. Don't be a multitasker. I had this very bad habit of being multitasker, that I can study also, I can watch my mentors live also, but that was not the case. I can listen to music and I can do my homework, but that didn't work. So no multitasking. You are a human. And focus on the first thing, focus on one thing at a time, and divide the part, divide everything into chunks. Like I like to do the work for 2 hours, then I take a break of 15 to 30 minutes, then I like to work for 2 hours, then I take a break, then work, then take break. So it's all about 2 hours chunk, because whatever is seeming like a frog in your life, eat that frog first. The concept which is there in the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. If you haven't read it, please read it. It's an awesome book. The next thing I want all of you to understand is imagination. Imagination. Control your mind. The best way to alter your life is to alter the way you think, is to alter the way you progress, or is to alter the way you perceive life. And the last thing I want all of you to understand is cooperation. Success is not a solo game. Success is, you can't become rich in your life without enriching other people's lives. So it's all about success is a sport game, and in a sport, each one of the member of the team has to get along together. So that feeling of teamwork, that feeling of, cooperation should be there, not any competition. So I hope these things really helped you to understand the law of success. There is also a book by Napoleon Hill, Law of Success. It's a really, very large book. You can see it. Otherwise, these were some of the laws which are mentioned in that book by Napoleon Hill. I am sure that you really liked it. I am sure that my learnings really helped you to understand how it all works, right? So the best way to change your life is to change your habits. Start with one. Don't start with all of them. Start with the one. Take it for 1 week. Take it till the time when you are not consistent. And once you are consistent, move on to the next habit, right? Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know your top learnings in the comment section. See you in the next video. Thank you.